Okay, so the El Camino is broke down. The owner said it started overheating like at 250 degrees, so hopefully nothing's hurt. I had to bet. It has a Mark 8 fan. It has like a 100 amp relay, and then the controller's off of the Holly. I'm hoping it's a fuse, but I don't think it's a fuse. I think it's the motor. So that's my bet. Okay, we just got to the owner's house. Wanted to take the T-tops out, so it was a good ride. About a 30-minute drive. Rethinking of what I said earlier. Now I'm really leaning towards the pigtail plugging into the electric fan could be bad. All right, we're at the owner's house. Coolant's a little low, but it shouldn't have been enough to cause an issue. But the connector don't look horrible. So now we got a multimeter. And we're gonna start just checking power. Our relay's right here for the fan. Of course, the connector. The relay actually connects power from this side and goes straight to our alternator. I don't know about where I put the fuse. So yeah, we're just gonna start troubleshooting. Okay, so a few things that we did was we checked power. Our power goes from our alternator to our relay. This is a fan relay. Holly controls the yellows. And then from the relay to the fan. So we'll get the owner to turn on the relay, and then we're gonna see if it clicks. All right, turn on power. So our relay clicked, but our fan didn't move. All right, you can turn it off. So now I'm gonna check our ground, and I guess I'll go ahead and check power when the relay clicks one more time and just see. Sounds like the fan might have went bad. It ain't gonna be no good. Okay, so we know it's clicking, but then I started testing voltage, and the most I seen was 2 amps. So we're gonna go ahead and jumper this lug to this lug and see if the fan turns on. It might be a relay, or it could be corroded. We'll check that too, but something suspicious. But we'll just jump the relay and see. That's the easiest next step. All right, so what we did is we took this jumper cable and we connected our 2 lugs together. We tested voltage. Our voltage is good, but you're gonna see something. When I plug it in, ooh, now we're not getting it. We got an issue with our connector. We just had it working, so I'm gonna play around with this connector. We're gonna have to order a connector, so I'm gonna try to zip tie it in place. Also our jumper might not be touching right, but anyways, verified something's wrong with the connector. And we're gonna get this temporary fix until we can get a new connector. Okay, so I figured out what was going on. It's really our jumper cable. And if you notice, let's see, this one, I had them separated like this. Well, there's nothing connecting them. They're actually 2 separate units there. So that's why when we plugged it in earlier, it didn't work. The owner, he said, well, why don't you just jumper it? So that's what we did. It worked perfect. And now you can see, plug it in. We see how I can jiggle it? Watch. It's still plugged in, but I just got some pressure on it. You see, it's in and not working. So I can move it. So our issue is the connector. So let's figure out how to make this more permanent to get it by. Okay, so what we figured out was we're going to get a pigtail. We'll end up taking a screwdriver and moving our terminals. The plastics done got melted. The terminal, is supposed to be kind of close. This done got wide. So we just bit the terminal. I put a little zip tie on it to get him by until we order one. And then we can jumper it. You can hear the fan turn on. Working like advertised. Next, we're gonna go ahead and just run the car, make sure ain't no air bubbles in it. And then he should be good to go again until we get the new connector. And then we're going to have to wire all that in. But it's somewhere under here spliced. It shouldn't be too bad. We're going to end this video off here. Hopefully, let's get some back on the road.